Meanwhile, we showed you this video yesterday, a frustrated Virginia mom taking the internet by storm after calling out a school board member's mask hypocrisy.
Miss Cass, you also yelled at me the last time I was here for taking off my mask, but here's a picture of you right here on Facebook with a crowd of people.
That's it.
With no mask on. This is my time, and I don't interrupt you. Here's another picture.
No. I'm done.
Time is up.
She leaves or I leave.
Time is up.
You can have my seat.
We're coming for them, all of them. Except for Dana and Jamie.
All yours.
Okay, you can see screen right, the angry chairwoman of the school board storming out after the mom pulled out Facebook photos of her flouting mask mandates. That Virginia mom, ALECIA VAUGHT, joins us right now. ALECIA, good morning to you.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing okay. However, you broke the internet. You know, the school board president was upset that you were saying, hey, we've got to have mask mandates because last time you were there at the school board meeting, you had taken off your mask. She yelled at you, reportedly, and then you wanted to show, hey, look here. There you are with a bunch of people, and you're not wearing a mask. She wasn't going to have any part of that.
Right.
So and you were just trying to point out the hypocrisy. How come the kids have to wear masks around people, but you don't? And she said those were family members in the Facebook pictures that you showed. Were they?
Actually, Steve, they were not family photos. They were pictures of her and her coworkers and her friends, and they had only been sent to me a couple hours before I went to the board meeting. So that wasn't very accurate.
Yeah. ALECIA, why did you want to get up there and stand in front of the board? What did you want to tell them?
Well, Steve, we the parents are just fed up with the hypocrisy. Our kids have had to suffer for 2 years. These masks have caused isolation, depression. It hurts their ears. Their face have been broken out. It's just been such a harm to our kids. And then we see these school board members get on and just flaunt openly with no mask on, and it just seems a little bit hypocritical. So I thought that the board needed to know that.
And at one point you said, you guys preach about Governor Northam's executive orders. He's the last governor of Virginia, and now you've got a new one, Governor Youngkin, who signed that bill that made masks optional. And yet they're not following that governor. So it looks like they were listening to the Democrat governor and not listening to the Republican governor.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. So we had to sit there and listen to them tell us that we must follow Governor Northam's orders, and we did. Then when Governor Youngkin comes into office and expects the same, they didn't want to follow his orders, and that's just not right. And what are we teaching our kids if we're not going to teach them to be consistent across the board?
Absolutely. So when the school board president said, essentially called the cops on you, said, we need an officer over here, then one of the other school board members said, let her talk. Which has got to make you feel good that at least somebody on the school board wants to hear your point of view.
Yeah, and the officer was very nice and very respectful, and I understand that he thought he was just doing his job. I think that she might need to rethink her abuse of power, maybe that she just doesn't have to call the officers on parents, because we weren't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, just expressing your First Amendment rights. At the end, though, it sounded like you said, we're coming for your job. What did that mean?
Yeah. I said, we're coming for your seats, all of them, because we are. We, the parents, are fed up, and we're getting these liberals off of our school board. We, the parents, are taking it all back.
And you've got a group that's got close to 900 members, right?
Yeah, Second Monday Constitution Group. You can look up and join on Facebook. You could also look us up at smcgpatriot.com. We put together groups. We educate people on their Constitution, on their constitutional rights. The kids are not getting taught this in schools anymore. So we decided to counter that problem and do it ourselves.
Okay. We did reach out to the Montgomery School Board, have not heard back from them, but we heard from you. She broke the internet. ALECIA VAUGHT, who's been referred to a million times as a mama bear protecting her cubs. ALECIA, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Steve. Have a great day.